From Patanjali Yoga Sutra, we are going to see the chapter Discipline of Yoga, and we are going to discuss about the 5 modulations of mind. The vrittis are of 2 types. First one is Klista, the thought which brings pain, that is selfish thoughts. Second one is Aklista, the thought which are painless and brings peace, that is selfless thoughts. First, we will discuss about the first one, that is Klista. Klista is the thought which brings pain, that is selfish thoughts. Example, to love somebody brings you unhappiness, pain, hatred, and jealousy, because that love is not pure love and it expects something in return. There is selfishness in this. The second one is aklishta, the thought which are painless and brings peace, that is selfless thoughts. Example, our pity at another suffering brings us pain. Later we understand and it brings peace. There is no selfishness in this. You are the one creating those thoughts, so be aware of it. Forget your selfishness and make others happy, and you will be happy. The 5 modulation or the fluctuation of the mind is called chitta vritti. They are, the first one is pramana, correct knowledge. Second one is viparyaya, wrong knowledge. Third one is vikalpa, imagination or fantasy. Fourth is nidra, sleep. Fifth one is smriti, memory. Let's first talk about the first one, pramana, that is the correct knowledge. Here the mind is engaged in wanting proof for everything. Mind constantly engaged in arguments in proof. It's also engaged in analyzing or in wrong understanding. 3 types of pramana are there. The first one is pratyaksha, second one is anumana, third one is aagamana. Let's first discuss about the first one, pratyaksha. Pratyaksha means that is obvious or can be experienced. Example, you are in Switzerland. Mind has a proof of Swiss Alps and the cold weather. Mind constantly wants proof. This is one mode of mind. The second one is anumana. This is not so obvious and can be guessed. The guessing of the mind is called anumana. Example, you will believe in whatever you guess. The third one is Aagamana. These are the scriptures. They are believed as they are written. Mind takes proof from scriptures or from the belief of many. Yoga is when you drop this. Your senses may fool you, but the feeling of I am and I exist is beyond proof. Abiding in the self does not need proof. Truth is beyond proof or disproof. God is beyond proof. Proof is connected with logic. Logic is very limited in its purview. Proof is one of the main things you are stuck. The second one is Viparyaya, that is wrong knowledge. Imposing your own views, ideas, or feelings. You have inferiority complex, so you think you are ill treated. This is because you never respect yourself. People may feel that they are not being loved. Only incorrect information sticks in their mind. This tendency of mind is called Viparyaya. The third one is Vikalpa, that is imagination or fantasy. It is a sort of hallucination. There may be some thought, but it is not true, but it hovers in the mind. Example, you might be in the 60s. Suddenly you imagine that you get a big haul of gold somewhere and you become rich and you fly in your own helicopter. Vikalpa are of 2 types. First one is joyful and pleasurable fantasy. The second one is baseless fears like what will happen if I die the next day? I might meet with an accident. I might become disabled. Fourth one is Nidra, that is sleep. If mind is not in any one of the 3 Vikalpas, then it is in sleep. Fifth one is Smriti. Smriti is remembering the experiences it had before. When a mental modification of an object previously experienced and not forgotten and comes back to consciousness, that is memory. How will you overpower these vrittis? Abhyasa, practice. Vairagya, detachment. Abiding in the seer is abhyasa. Bring the mind to the present moment. Don't dwell on past memories. Be aware and drop all the vrittis. You have to practice abhyasa and vairagya for a long time. It depends upon how long you practice, but with what patience, what earnestness, and with what quality also. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, and click bell icon for further notifications.